racing. After winning the championship and taking some time off, we are back with a brand new truck and a brand new race car, is what I was supposed to say. But we are back with the same 20-year-old truck and the same 20-year-old car. The difference with the car, it's boosted. So we're going from the 12.5 class to the 11.5 class. Nothing different with the truck. It will probably break down, as every race I've ever been to.
I don't even see it. I don't even see what the problem is. It's just pure nonsense. I'm just looking at an engine.
We're back, baby.
Good afternoon, everybody. And once again, thank you for coming to the 2025 Modern Street Hemi Shootout season opener. Today's Legmaker Intakes Orlando Modern Street Hemi Shootout event. So let's have some fun here in Orlando. And once again, thank you guys for your support. Please support our sponsors. Thank you guys so much.
Good.
We're looking to have a driver's meeting about 4 o'clock at the Legmaker Intakes tent, which is right at the opening of the staging lanes. The ones with the heavy roll packages, our factory spec shootout, overdrive, no time, and outlaw. But the driver's meeting will address all of those questions as well. It's the same order. We're just starting with the final queue for the index classes. The Legmaker Intakes tent is open with their swag down there by the opening of the lanes. Come visit us.
Newest addition to the fleet is the golf cart. I'm super excited to have this thing so I don't have to walk around like a sucker. Unfortunately, we drove through the craziest storm. We'll call it a hurricane, even though it wasn't. We lost the windshield that just decided to explode on itself. Lord. Oh. Had a little rough damage on the way, a little floppy jalopy. It is for sale. We are going to try to sell it while we're here because I don't want to bring it back. Oh, jeez. Ah. Problem solved. Now we got the shorty windshield. We're going to make sure that we're all good for our first test pass. This is going to be the first time that I run on the new tune and race fuel. Hopefully we get 11.5. I'll show you the goods. So it's got a 6.1 Hemi. This is the factory motor that came with it. We've gone over it quite a bit. Still runs stock blocks, stock internals, except for a cam. Has a little bit of headwork. And the main thing, the big change, is the supercharger. So when I ran 12.5, I was naturally aspirated. Now I'm running 11.5 with the supercharger and race fuel. Let's see what this thing could do. So we just did our first pass. I went A to B, knocked the rust off a little bit. My reaction time was god awful, like a half a second. We're gonna have to knock that down by a half a second. Quarter mile was 11.79, a bit off from the 11.5. I don't have my laptop with me today, so tomorrow we'll do some data logging. The tuner's gonna be here, so maybe we'll adjust the tune a little bit. The shifting felt a little bit off. I think the traction control didn't like really shut off, so it kind of launched a little weird. So we'll give it another shot and see what we can do.
How do you feel about it?
I don't know yet. It's still early to tell. You know, I got a better reaction time. I think it's just because I deep staged. I didn't deep stage the first time. My quarter mile went up to 11.9, but that's probably because I deep staged. Can I hold it there? We'll have the computer tomorrow, so, you know, we still have time to make adjustments. You know, I think just for tonight, I'm not really going to focus on, you know, the times and, you know, trying to get to a specific thing. I really just want to get into the motion again and doing my burnout and staging and doing my run. We're finally here, race day. We had some good passes last night, a lot of good testing. The track doesn't go hot today until about 5 o'clock. We were racing last night till about 10. You know, every time we go to the track, no matter how much you prepare, it's always different. So it's interesting to see like the different changes we have to make to accommodate track conditions. Just always learning something with every track that we go to. Get your laptop Chromebook today. Hopefully we can do some tune skis on this bad boy. So we got a laptop so we can tune, and we got the Chrome laptop. Turns out you need something with Windows, so lesson learned on that. My boy's gonna go get a new laptop so we can do some tuning, and the tuner's on the way now. We're gonna drop tire pressure, try a little bit lower than I normally do because we had tire spinning, and other than that, we're ready to go. So first qualifying pass of the day went better as far as the burnout. Other than that, not really much change. We're waiting for the laptop to come so we could do some data logging, maybe adjust the tune.
The long truck seemed like okay. And then I'm like, all right. Then out the back was like all like, bam, 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 go. Well, let's see what he says.
Pretty sure I got the win on that first round of bracket. I don't know what happened with them. I was 11:49, they were 12:49. I drove right around them. I don't know if they had a problem or something. I let off around 1,000 foot. I even got on the brakes a little bit. Want to make sure I didn't break out. I doubt that was too fast. It better not have been too fast because I was off the throttle and on the brakes. So I don't know what the other driver had going on. You got a win? Okay.
I want you to go over to tech because I can't get a hold of them right now.
Yeah.
So I just want you to go over there and then ask them about your car, and then they'll tell you something. I don't know what it was, but they'll let you know.
Yeah, there was a coolant thing, but it should be good now.
I don't know.
Go over here?
Yeah, just go over there and ask them if you're good.
All right, I got the win. Hopefully, there's no problem with tech.
I think we got some improvements for sure.
You think he lifted?
I think he lifted. That's the only thing that could make sense, honestly.
Gotta win ahead.
Fix that bottom ramp.
Let's see that coolant.
So that's why they just held me up at tech
Why?
because they asked me right before I passed, they're like, what's going on? They're like, you can't keep leaking. So I told them that I emptied the jug and everything, and then when I made the pass, the kid at the ticket booth said, you got a problem, go to tech. But that was after my last pass, so it wasn't like a new thing. So I just told the guy what happened, and he was like, all right, just keep an eye on it. So we just gotta make sure. What?
Honestly, let's just get a bigger bottle. It's plastic anyway. We'll put it back here, like he said. Just run the hose, but it should be.
Hopefully.
Let me see.
Yeah, hopefully we don't have any more problems, but yeah, I let off and then I went on the brakes. Morning. It's the last day of the Minor Street Hemi Shootout season opener. We literally closed the doors last night. We were there until the lights cut off. Made it through first round of bracket class, and the car seems to be good now, but unfortunately I had to get on the brakes because my opponent was really far behind me, so I didn't want to break out. I don't know how consistent we are yet. You know, we did hit that 11.5 with an 11.491. A little too fast for 11.5, but we're finally competitive. So now we're going to be going in, we're going to be finishing up bracket and starting the 11.5 index.
Day 3. We're here to win it.
Do something different and it picks up 210s, like it's gonna show the map. So let's see what it does. See how the track is.
Yeah, hopefully they do a qualifier for index before.
They're probably gonna make one qualifier.
Yeah.
So see what it does on the qualifier and we'll take a look.
Jimmy, you thought you can get away from me? There's no get away from me.
I wasn't trying to.
He was running.
I was just seeing if you were gonna chase me.
Oh.
That's what it's about.
Hard work and dedication always pays off.
Happy with it, happy with it.
You better be.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Got
Be ecstatic.
1152 with a 189 reaction.
That's how we do
That's a
things.
winner right there.
Don't leave the key in the go-kart.
Ever.
There we are.
is. He's in.
Okay, cool. It's that one. They said just tighten it
Gotta
down.
put some of the secret juice in there.
Yeah, what happens if we put MS109 in there?
You can run it down the track and find out.
What tune stage is this?
This is going to be the stage 1 package, but it's going to require an extra zip time.
Stay tuned.
Literally, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Pun intended.
All right, we're in round 3 of bracket. Now we're gonna get paired, depending on where you ended up on the ladder. So we gotta see who we're gonna be up against. Now I gotta find 1127. Let's go meet him. What's up, man?
How's it going?
How are you, Matt?
Tony,
Morning. It's good
nice
to
to
meet
meet you. Yes, sir.
What do you
So,
got here?
it's a 72 AMC Gremlin.
All right.
It's a Gremlin X original. So, original paint job from
Oh, wow,
72.
Survivor.
Yeah. It's a 5.7 base Timmy.
All right.
Got a 4080 stroker in it.
Serious setup you got here.
Yeah, it's carbureted too.
Really? All right, good luck.
Hey,
See
good
you.
luck.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
All right. I'm 1150. He's 10-0, so I'll get a 1.5 second head start. He's gonna have to chase me down. This is my toughest opponent so far. He's got a real serious setup, so we'll see what he can do. But I'm going all out, so it is what it is. You know, I'm hoping to see what I can do for 1150 class. So I'm not gonna lift. I'm not gonna go on the brakes. I'm just gonna go all out because I really came here for 1150. If I could advance the bracket, cool. But I really want to see what the car can do and where the car's at going into 1150 eliminations. We took the filter off. We're gonna give the Junkyard Dogg a little extra juice.
Just 10-2. Oh, so it was just
He was a little closer this time.
I mean, the DA is
high.
the DA is 900 higher. I think it dropped. So that car, I left the same tuning that from 51, and it went up 66.
It's a loser getting out of the car. What a loser. He came right around me. I did the no, Monica. It was .02 I lost by. My toughest opponent to date took me out. It was a close one. I saw him coming around me, and he even got on the brakes. He slowed down a little bit, but the race was one of the tree. He had a great light, and I just cut a little short. I lost by .02, so it was close. Feelings not hurt, still proud. And now we go into 1150 eliminations. Jim's gonna come back with a new tune, something with the shifting that he wants to change. So running 1166, you know, we want to see if we can get a little closer to that 1150. Hopefully this change is the one that we need. 4.45. I'm second in the ladder somehow. We're going into first round eliminations for 1150. I got number 2 on the ladder. I'll be up against the number 5 car. I'm going to be versing a black Hellcat. So the Junkyard Dogg, as usual, has its work cut out for us. We're going up against a much newer, more reliable car with a lot more technology. So hopefully this old dog has a few tricks.
He's playing games.
He's 5 on the ladder. So I don't know. We got Coach Gary coming to give us 2 cents.
2 cents.
Gary, what do you think about what's going on today?
I would say, from what I saw earlier, you guys should be a pretty good matchup. I mean, just get down there and just, you know, make sure you don't take a fucking mile straight. Just back up into him a little bit. Just make sure you get there first. It's easy. Easy peasy. Nice and easy. You said it went 60, didn't it? 66. All right, so the weather's coming back to you. Remember, double the DA from yesterday. We were at 800 feet. We went fast. What are we at, 40? Said?
I don't know where we're at.
We're at 1,700.
We're at 700 now?
Yeah.
That was 800 last
It
night?
was 800 last night.
I had 1152 this morning. What was that? Was yesterday?
That was yesterday.
So you were about 800, 900 feet yesterday. So it makes sense why you're 60 today. We were same tune in Legmaker's car. I was 15 numbers slow. You're 10. So obviously the difference in power is going to make the difference in that. So it's coming back. I'm just running out. Just don't take a ton of strike.
And don't sleep.
And don't sleep on the tree. Hey, let him light his first ball. Just go all the way in and even get set. Because they're not going to wait on him. So that's what's screw him up. So let him do his thing first. Let him turn the top one on. You go all the way in.
All you got to do is not lose.
That's it. Very simple.
He's got the strategy down. Just don't suck.
So there's a little bit of a mix-up. We'll be versing this purple car now, not the black car. So the whole game plan's changed. It's a whole new race. We're about to go up.
Remember, if you lose, it's to an 85-year-old man. just putting that out there. Just get it in your head.
That should be a win though.
Got it.
Got him.
Now we got a winner. 11:53 on the brakes. I cut a terrible light, 392. But 11:53 on the brakes.
There he is. There he is.
Yeah, I treed the ish out of him. I was actually slower on the brakes, but I won by the tree. My insides are like shutting down. Like I feel like I'm shaking, so I'm trying to not shake. I'm trying to maintain my composure.
Make your life a bit easier. But have you ever thought of how I felt? You need to think about your behavior.
On the brakes. Good drive. Good team.
That's exactly it.
Especially the camera guy. He did all the work.
Cameraman, 20 horsepower.
That's how we do it.
53 on the brakes. We're exactly where we want to be at this point. We just made it to the finals for 11.5. This last pass wasn't really too great. It was a little sloppy. The guy kind of rushed me. I got a little bit flustered. I slept on the light. He treed me, but I was able to drive around him. And I was able to see that I had a good lead on him, so I got on the brakes for an 11.52. So I might have to be on the brakes again, but it all depends on where my competitor is. You know, if he's far behind me, I'll do the brakes. If it's neck and neck, I'm gonna run it all out. We're looking for 1007.
Get him.
Where's he at?
Where's he at?
He's not here. He's qualified.
Dog, that's it, we won.
I got lane choice. I had a better time.
Take that right lane. Been in that right lane all day.
Where is he going? Where he at though? Skirt? Skirt. He ain't showing up.
All or nothing. Worst case scenario becomes
Racing's racing, even if nobody's next to you.
Yeah.
Remember that.
I'll race the ghost of 1007.
You're heating it up. Let's go.
Don't turn it off. I'm in.
Hopefully we got the winner 1150.
Yeah, hopefully we get the winner. We got 850, now we need 1150. Just take a deep breath, homie. There's only one more win light.
That's it.
We're
Come on.
Do it. We're one win light away.
I gotta get it out.
We're worthless. Sweep the leg. First you win a point, then you lose a point. Hold right.
I'm gonna shake his hand, see if he likes his legs.
It's gonna be hot, but you're gonna be cold. So you might be able to get ahead of him.
I'm just gonna treat him. Just all your runs, good stuff.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So you going to finals for bracket now?
Yeah, final.
Back-to-back finals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Saying it's hot.
Yeah.
You win some, you lose some.
You win all, or you lose none. That is not the way.
You win some, you lose some. Thank you. Appreciate all the help. Made it pretty far.
Good.
I thought he was breaking out. I shouldn't have tapped. Tapped in the end. Whatever.
You tapped on the end, you still got 124 mile an hour.
Yeah.
I thought you were all down the whole way.
No.
Well, I had a feeling that that's what was gonna happen. So that's why I was telling you, like, if he's coming up behind you, like, don't lift because he's gonna be on his money. So you have to make sure you're that.
No, I mean he cut a good light. He got ahead of me, and I thought he was gonna break out, so I ran with him. You know, figured I had nothing to lose.
I mean, you definitely stepped into big pond territory with 1150. At the end of the day, I can only teach you how to do so much by talking to you. Practicing the finish line is one of the hardest things because unless you do it in competition, there's no way to practice it. You can practice the tree all day long. You practice your burnouts, you can practice in the tree, practice tree. But driving a stripe, unless you're in competition, you really don't get that kind of practice.
Trackcoach.com.
You're welcome.
Trackcoach.com.
You're welcome.
You ready for this? You got the envelopes?
Legmaker Intakes 1150 class, second place, Matthew G.
Congratulations. Appreciate it.
And the Legmaker Intakes 1150 class event champion, Caleb Kelly.
That's it. We get to race another day and on to North Carolina for the next one. Well, we just got back from Orlando after a successful weekend. We're sitting at the second spot in the 1150 class. We got a lot of work to do before North Carolina, so you got to get out of here.